Okay. Once I get this set up correctly. We should be good to go. Afternoon. You want to put this back? My hair's gonna get in the way today. There it is. Oh, my brush is hiding. There we go. I can already tell it's too thin. Or too thick, I mean. I want to ruin every single pair of pants I have. Just one moment on the... Oh. That was silly. Hide that one. Oh, there we go. Kinda don't care about this, huh? Alrighty. Oh, I can see purple still. What is this Jack Johnson stuff? Wrong button, but still. Oh, another wrong button. Still good to go. Oh, I should have hit that with a little bit away. I still might. Why is that shaking so much? Oh, that's why. There we go, that should be much better. Sorry about that. I am actually having a terrible time with that. So to combat that, I know I have a sponge around here. It might just be in here, so. Oh no, it's right here, perfect. I'm gonna sponge that. I am not dealing with that. There it is, sweet. Oh, I'm like half set up today, almost. Feels like. Did not shake that at all. Should just start priming and... Oh, because I still want the dark recesses anyway. Just an annoying thing I have to deal with. This just kind of feels like priming with extra steps. And I'm only doing this to get the purple to show up because I put it on so thin. My chat box show up? Oh, there it is. Kinda should be on a different... I should change the color of that eventually. Nice. Hello. Thanks for lurking then. Nice. Hope you're having a good day at work. That should be fine enough for that. Oh, knocked it. Put you there for now. That's probably gonna need a scraping, to be honest. Hey, KS. Thanks for catching mine. And thank you for sending that link. I was just getting set up. Did you see if your latency was ultra low or whatever? Yeah, I think you could see what option it was set to if you just click go live. You don't have to go live. Haven't had a chance to cut up with another person from stream. Who echoed? Okay. Yeah, I think ultra low, at least for me, it's like when I'm not watching it, I just have Gino test it. He'll put a test message in and I'll say test as soon as I am able to read it. He says it's down to about 5. And before it was like, he said it was like 22. He said it was like a 22-second delay. And that was on my very, very first stream, when that long delay was. I just gotta be patient. Once it's dry, I'll be able to touch up. Yeah, I don't know. Oh my gosh, my beard keeps hitting the back of the cord. I get a new phone stand soon. Yeah, I don't know if it's super delayed. Yours, I couldn't tell because I know sometimes you get focused in chat. I have this behind this thing is a giant TV monitor. You can probably see me pointing it out on my camera. But that's my main monitor. I turn it off for streams, and then right below the camera is a side monitor, a secondary one that I can see chat on. And just out of the side of my eye, I can see when chat moves. And I've been getting a little, not too much, but I had a few questions, so, from people who were just scrolling. I had a guy tell me he got into Warhammer because of me. Hi. I always try and reread his name because I always mess it up. His name. Holzig. He said he got into Warhammer because of me. I almost blushed. He got into Necrons. Super cool to hear. Yeah, can't. It really feels like all the people being like, "You paint good. You got a great color scheme." None of it compares to that. Like, it's still all very appreciated. Like, I love all the compliments and stuff. It makes me want to keep going. But him saying that, I was like, this is kind of all worth it. Boozina, bugs, and I guess skeleton men. You know the movie Terminator? Yeah, what if we just make a whole faction that? A whole faction. Just Terminator. I'm slowly understanding why people don't like flat panels. I like them, but this is pretty enjoyable. Just gotta be patient with it. If I didn't get Emperor's Children, I probably would have gotten Necrons. Just needed different direction after World Eater. I mean, I don't blame you. You've got both of the armies that I would both play and actually enjoy visually. So those are the, like, out of the other two are. I mean, I like the lore and stuff of Nurgle a lot, but I don't like trickery. And I don't like green. Blue's fine, but it's like I wouldn't play either. Like if Nurgle was like the purple one and Slanesh was all green, I'd be like, well, I don't care about green hedonism. The purple and pinks is what carries it a lot for me. And the Noise Marines, they look really cool. And good thing I'm hitting that with pink. Purple is a hard color to balance. I'm probably going white for my flawless blades. Offset the pink from the battle line. Yeah. I love purple. But like the most common color combo with purple that I see is mostly gold, and I don't like that. And it's not that gold. It's not that I don't like gold as a color, but I don't like purple and gold. And I think if I had to like give an actual reason, it's like it's kind of cliche. I know it's a royal color, but like I don't. It's like, oh, I get it. It's a rich color of gold. But I haven't painted any purple other than, like, obviously all these Gauns, or all of these Tyranids. But it's just like a dark purple that I made up, and it's just put a bunch of layers on it until it's dark. Each their own, yeah. Well, especially for me, yeah. Because, like, the main majority of people like gold and purple. Or at least a lot. So much that I don't know why I keep painting over that. I'm gonna cut it. Before so I'm just wasting paint. Is it bad on that side? No, it's not. Okay. Hello. She was next in line last we called. She was next in line. I was just talking about you. It's okay, yes. So I think we'll know in an hour. This one might not be a 4, but solely on the, because when she gets home, I'm gonna set up. We cleaned and stuff. I'm gonna set her up a bed and get her and my wife situated, and then I'll be back on because I need to grind these out. Oh yeah, I was just telling KS that you gave me the biggest compliment I've ever gotten. The whole how you said you joined Warhammer because of me, or you got into Warhammer. And that's like a super awesome to hear. One second. I think he convinced himself to go Xenos. Yeah, them spooky, scary skeleton robots are cool. It's not a bad choice at all. Yeah, sorry, I'm muted. My wife was talking to me. I don't like this song. There we go. I don't know if I like that song either, but... I'll do that one. About Necron. You ordered the Combat Patrol? You're going full in, man. Painted the look heavy today. Not quite happy. You painted the... I don't know how large that model is, but that's awesome. You painted it. That's super cool. Did you post pics in the Discord? Yeah, what's a royal court? The combat and royal court set. What's the royal court set? Big enough. When you're happy with the metal shine? Okay. I'm pretty sure correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought I put a work in progress channel. You don't have to put it in the work in progress channel. Because I only put my, in all the Discords I'm in, I only put the magnetizing that I'm doing in work in progress. Yeah, there's a... yeah, KS, there's a Discord. Here, would you like to be part of the Discord community? There we go. I do have to sign into... There we go. Posted the Discord link in general. Or not general, in chat. We're not very big. But it's definitely a start. I also have a Patreon, KS, but I probably told you that, I think. Have different tiers and stuff. I might just hit the inside of that with black. I'm gonna informatics pays very well, so I can afford spending a bit more at the start. Gonna set a monthly limit. Next month though? Next month though what? Are you gonna go ham? Don't overwhelm yourself. That's one of the things I do hear about this hobby a lot. Is like people will take on too many projects. That's why I got the reason I got both those combat patrols that I posted in my community tab last night. It's because I don't get money very often, and obviously I didn't get them like for the channel or whatever. It's partially that, but I finished all those 80 models since December, and it was like a starter kit and a bunch of little models. And it's because and the reason I was able to do it is because I had a large amount, and I just like sectioned off. I decided what I was going to work on. But I also have a lot of spare time. At this rate, I do this more than I actually play games anymore. Sorry, I think I might be missing stuff. Still got to get the codex. So codex, the thing about codex is again, I mean, so you might want the art, which is totally fine reason to buy the codex. And if that's what it is, heck yeah, get it. But if you want it for like rules and easy data sheet stuff, I hear, for example, the Tyranid ones, you may have heard me say this, but the Tyranid one shipped, like when it arrived at the store, it was already incorrect. It was already out of date. So wait till 11th. Do you think they'll sell updated codexes? Just because we can use our old codexes, does that mean that they will? It's about what I did last year total. Oh yeah, no, that's more than you did. Oh my gosh, now I feel bad. Well, I mean, again, I don't have noise marines of my own. That just means you're a good dad. Wouldn't be surprised depending on how bothered you are. You can manage 60 in total. Yeah. I'm just, like, I'm full into it. I've also been, like, alright at art class. But the thing about art class is, like, I failed it. But it's because I would never turn anything in because it wouldn't be perfect. It wouldn't be, like, if I didn't feel like it'd be best in class, let alone school, but I wasn't that high of a shooter. But, like, if it wasn't, like, like, I had, the best example is there was a symmetry. It's like you had to draw a symmetrical portrait on each side of the page, and I got the first 3 faces down, and the 4th one I just kept messing up. Like, obviously you can get one side perfect, you just freehand it practically, but then you have to copy it, and then, like, I just couldn't, and then it messed it up. I want to do more, like, completion thing. You did find, that's awesome. Yes, perfectionism is, it's halted. I stopped doing any kind of art until, that was when I was in high school. And I haven't picked up a brush or done, because I didn't even do brushes, I just did, it was like art, pen work.
What we do here is go back.
I'm gonna let that dry before I hit that again. Listen. And on the subject of the perfectionism thing, that's another reason why I'm kind of not excited for the flesh tones of the jackals, because you can mess up skin. can make it look bad. And like obviously there's different variant, like there's like sickly scan and all that, but like you can definitely mess up the whole thing. Like you get to the end of the session and be like, something's off about it, and like I don't like that. That's why I'm super unhappy with my faces that I've done. Second Freund Gill said that's why I need to get the flayed ones and test on skin colors. Yeah, the flayed ones, again, I've heard what you call it? I've heard they're terrible building. The experience is terrible. Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh. Sorry, my friend messaged. That's why. Wait, what brand of brushes do I? Walmart. Walmart 8 round. Let me put my webcam, fix all that. This is an 8 round brush from Walmart. I went to GW and I was looking at their really fine point brushes, and this thing is kind of tore up. I'm not gonna lie, this one. Let's use a little water. The tip of it, because I've painted a few miles with this now, but it's a finer tip than the $35 brush at the Games Workshop store, and it was like $8 for a pack of 6. That needs to get out of there. Where did it go? Oh, I love when that happens. Yeah, tiny so is it people kind of just complaining because they're kind of shaky? Like, is it really that bad? Or is it like no worse than, I don't know, Kroot stuff? Kroot seem tiny. Or skeletons for Age of Sigmar or whatever. I don't know if there are skeletons in Age of Sigmar. I assume there are. It's like building something made of toothpicks. Alright. Speaking of toothpicks, you said you get success out of that eye thing? So. Oh, perfect. Get him a set of Infernus Rings. You guys should go have these on a starter kit. if you act fast, the $115 ones comes with, it's like one model short of a combat patrol for both forces. If you get the combat patrol one, oh, you said he's jobless, so basically you get equal amount of points and it teaches you how to play. See, the tip of this is finer than a toothpick. For me, I've like with the eyes, I found that I just don't I don't have, my brushes aren't wet enough. That's why I'm not getting good coverage. It's kind of like working with the stamping plates. It's like I get like 3 seconds to put the eyeball on before it's not worth it, and it looks terrible. You want the orcs as a second faction? The orcs being a horde army seems fun, so I think orcs are better than Tyranids, to be honest, in like gameplay wise. I could be wrong, but from my understanding, almost everything is better than Tyranids. Hey Threads, how are you today? I'm gonna let this one ride for a little bit because someone mentioned it on last night's stream. Working, stopped in on lunch. Nice. Thanks for the views, man. Hope your day's going good. I didn't catch the table stream this morning. I had to set up for my dog. She's having surgery today. Should be in surgery right now. If not done. I don't know how long I've been. At like midnight? Jeez, man. I'm gonna start streaming. I was late today because I had to, right as I sat down, KS started streaming. And I remembered that he did say he was gonna do that. So I was like, I'm gonna delay an hour. Because it reminded me to put chat on stream anyway. 7, 8, 8. Oh yeah, that's hours before. Well, not gonna lie, it's a good thing I went to bed then when I did. Because if I would have stayed up any later, I would have seen that. There's no way I would have been able to get up early enough to help with Dobby. I would have been kind of probably a jerk about it. But I was up bright and early for it. My wife took her in though, so. Oh, I could put, yeah, sweet. I'm just gonna do that. Put my thumb in and just go angry. Go ham. Anyone know what the biogrowth colors are supposed to be? I'm gonna grab what I'm talking about. Alright, catch you tomorrow. See you later, KS. I don't know what these things are supposed to like. So if I'm correct, I think they're supposed to be white here. Maybe these are claws, and that's green. I know the green is right. Thank you, KS. I appreciate the wishes for the puppy. I'll tell her everybody was rooting for her when I get her. Oh, I shouldn't be doing it with that glove. That glove touches the model. Well, thanks for stopping in, Threads. It's good to see ya, or hear from ya. Thanks for taking those measurements of the base. I was trying to get my local friend to print it, but as soon as I sent him the measurements, he was like, "Yeah, he's like 16 hours away." I was like, "Oh, sweet." So I might as well just order one because it's 3 from GW. And then there would be like no way. It's like they're like $5 from GW for 3 of them. Yeah, again, I really no no worries. Yeah. Again, thank you. Still, I know it was no worries, but like I kept looking online, and everybody's measurements they were all like different, and I know that's gonna be like calipers being calibrated differently or whatever, but I know that you take measurements and then convert them directly onto your printer. So I assumed that I'm trusting that it's like you have a better feel for it, you know. Because a lot of people in this hobby, they will talk very confidently about something they have no clue about. Like me. I'll do that. Yeah. Well, I know you don't. I'm doing it for in case I ever wanted to use the basis to play. Because I'm getting so many bits with the Trigon and the what else? Oh my gosh, the combat patrol. I need to send you the pictures of the bits of the combat patrol. I forgot to do that. I wonder what a combat patrol for like a Space Marine combat patrol would look like. I bet there's just so many arms and stuff, and is that pulling weird? That is pulling weird. Did I catch something? Yeah, you definitely have really cool bases, so I'm gonna be trying to make some. I was going through all the bits I have, snipping them off the sprue and putting them into different empty containers and just getting ideas. Holy cow, this is taking so long with this paint. I feel like big Tyranid models kind of get gypped in the creativity, like the available creativity that they're allowed to have. Because like with like a Primarch or like a tank, you can be a little more. Oh, I guess the tank doesn't. It kind of stands to the same principle. But with like a Primarch or like a big demon, or you know, like you get like multiple colors and there's different like bits and bobs you can paint. And like with the Tyranids, it's just like more. It's just a big gaunt. It's a big bug. So if you've painted 20 bugs or 20 little gaunts, you're just painting a big one. So I think what I'm getting at with that is just like it feels less rewarding. Oh, threads. Oh, I don't know if you're watching or if you're just listening, but my wife went to the mailbox today and came back with 10 more Hormagaunts. I don't know if you're full watching. Where are they? They might be out of reach. They're probably out of reach. Oh no, they're right here. Went to the store. Like I came back. She came back with an Amazon package. I was like, "What's that?" She was like, "Just open it." It was 10 more gaunts. Oh, that's a big old Pebway. This guy's magnetized too. I showed that magnetizing of him off a while ago. Went too heavy. Yeah, that sucks. Maybe you didn't try. Can you try? Is there an option to dry brush a little bit? Is it on? I'm assuming it was on that mech, right? You might be able to get away with a little bit of. No, that would look kind of silly. What I intend on doing to, because it's like kind of like finishing touches stuff. But if I get too heavy on the Agrex, I'll kind of repaint what I went too heavy on. But the other alternative is you can take the color that the armor is underneath the Agrax, underneath the dirt, and then put little nicks and stuff, dry little tiny. I'm gonna try a little dry brush on the. Yeah, the dry brush might bring it up. Like maybe not dry brushing the metal color like I suggest, but like maybe the color that's painted underneath. Like, you know, clean edges popping through the dirt and grime. Because a couple of my Space Wolves, the ones I've shown off on stream, I know I've shown them to you, but the ones with the scratches, that's why I did the scratches. Yeah, a little too dirty. I'm gonna clean that up. Yeah, if I didn't sponge this at the beginning of stream with white, this would have been a nightmare. I would have absolutely hated doing this. Okay, alright, I messed up right there. Gotta. You got your base printed off, though. That's good. I have the idea of what I'm going to do, but I've gotten very unmotivated because of the talent, basically, that I'm up against. Because my goal was, I know you said you don't play or whatever, don't plan on it, but this new edition, they're changing the way objectives are. But before, and what it is currently, they're like 40 millimeter circles, and I get Ripper swarms every Gaunt model that I get, and like I just got another one that I don't think I can even use, but well, I can use it. Actually, never mind. But the 40 millimeter base that comes with it, like the one I wasted the Gaunts on or used the Rippers on the Emissary base. Oh, something fell. That was the fan, I think. That's funny. Like I was saying, people like make objectives out of there. Sorry about that. They'll make like little models, like casualty models and stuff, and ammo crates, gun caches. And that was my plan. I was gonna do that. My fan break finally? It's okay. It did its job. Had a little water leak too this morning, so. Sent you over the main 3 I'm working on. Let me see. Oh my gosh, I misclicked every time I do that. I mean, I like the way that looks. I know what you mean. The way that it's piling up or whatever. I like that though, Threads. Do you want in the Discord, Threads? I'll just straight up invite you though. Your cheesecloth work is awesome. And that polearm ice, that axe you made looks really good too. Oh my, yeah, okay. I was like, I thought I wasn't talking for a second. I don't let my thing. Oh, I just realized I don't have the Discord open right now and in general. Still posting short stuff? Threads? I don't think I've seen a short from you in a minute. I know I've been seeing stuff on Instagram. I get woken up by it every morning. Yesterday? I wonder why I haven't. Oh, I bet I haven't. I bet I haven't hit the bell. Because it did that with. I forgot to do the notify me of everything on KS's too. And I only realized after the fact. Because he was like streaming, and I was like, why didn't I get a notification for this? Whoa, you're kidding. Oh my gosh. I might need to start using it. Oh. He's been working and stuff. I think he shows up to the stream. He thinks everybody hates him. Yeah, for real, right? Get used to bully humor, man. No, he's pretty good at bully humor. But this the last week or so, in his defense, he has been very busy. Because he messaged me last night telling me he's been very, very busy. With Easter and family, and which is like, you know, I do appreciate the reach out, or, you know, trying to message and extend the olive branch. That's what I try and do. I try and check on everybody at least once a week. That's what I try. Sometimes it goes over a week, though. And then with in the last, I think since the first, I'm pretty sure it was the first. Basically, once we got confirmation that we were getting everything, because that's how we just normally do stuff, it's just been like focus on the dog. Full focus on Dobby. Easter work, not paying. I mean, there was a lot of people in here yesterday. I mean, I'm not saying there's like 100 people. There wasn't, but it was, you know, I was very happy with it. Chat was popping off. Had a couple people join. I think I got a few subscribers. I think I got like 5 from that. The live streams boost the subscribers way better than the shorts. I'll get 1 or 2 every so often from the shorts, but the live streams you get a lot more. That OBS stuff has helped me a lot. 1 second, there we go. Yeah, for sure, yeah. And before you ask how many times I'm going to go over it, it's not purpley enough for the purple club. So As many shades as it takes until I deem it purpley enough. I know. Nathan, I like that though. I like when he bullies me. It's fun. Our banter is legendary. Face is streaming tomorrow. Also, back to normal times. Everything should be alright in the world. I wonder if let me look. Yes, table always gets questioned. Oh wait, so if table, I just thought about that. If table streamed at 12 my time, were you even up? Did you like show up at the end of it? Because if I remember right, you wake up at 2, I thought. I need to get these sides done in general. I don't like these little vents. It's only live for an hour. Yeah, I saw he was only live for an hour because like when I woke up, my internal clock. I think I woke up at 2:30, like right when he was supposed to stream. And it said he stopped streaming an hour ago, so it was like too early for you. Yeah. He says no need to chat. He started it. He's like, I don't care if it's quiet today. Which that's where I'm at with it. I genuinely don't care. I did that 8 and like I don't think anybody showed up. But it was like late night on a Sunday. So I didn't expect anybody to show up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm asleep. Well, I mean, yeah, because like many half of your viewers are not around right now. Yeah. I mean, yeah, actually think of almost. Yeah, you're like right about that. A lot of us are American based. He just catches like the super early people like you, or the late night degenerates like me. And it's like high cut of society, or scum of the earth like me. Yeah. I mean, there was like the first few nights that I joined, even I would just, whenever I'd hear him start going, because that's how I think it's always been. Which, no big deal, you know, and to entertain yourself. If you're not entertained, that's what this whole thing's about, is entertainment. Turn it into a job, you're gonna hate it. Traction hangs with non-live vids, subs hang with vids. Yeah. So you do like a healthy combination. So that's, yeah, I'm gonna start doing not just shorts too. I'm gonna start doing like hobby logs. I need to stop talking about it and just get to it. My Mal, he was telling me that he just kind of sets it up, rambles for a little bit, and then cuts it, like edits it in post. Says they're really easy to do. Hey, Holes. Holzig. One guy watched us time lapses, so I might. That was something I thought of too, because I could like download the VODs, right? I'm gonna be getting an actual stand. It should be showing up Wednesday, but yeah, I like that. I want to do that. Keep it white right there. Perfect. Forgot what I was saying. 1 second. Oh yeah, the time lapse thing. I can download the VOD and probably just do like a sped up version of that. Just something I haven't done. Glenn, how long have you been here, Glenn? Hello, Glenn. I hope you're having a great. Okay, hope you're having a great day. I was worried I ignored you. You just came in here like you own the place, answering questions and stuff. I thought you'd been here for an hour. Even if I'm streaming 45 minutes, it still feel, you know. So, I am using Streamlabs, and I will look into that, but I'm gonna want to look and see how hardware intensive it is. And not that I have like a cheapo rig or something, or like a bad computer at all, but I definitely, like, I try to run it on low settings basically. This is like the one thing that I actually let it kind of have full reign of. But like games and stuff, it's rated to do ultra graphics in all these different games, but I never let it do it. It's like having a sports car but never hitting or doing pedal to the floor. I think that needs mixed up. Gravy the Lictor? Oh, I keep forgetting you call me Gravy. Yeah. Yes, I did see your zombies. I felt bad that you were already gone, or at least not chatting when I looked at them. I may have actually the stream may have been over. Yeah, you did a great job on those. I really like the. Let me double check it's in models and minis. I think I really liked the rust you did on your swords. Yes, I really liked the effect you were able to achieve on that sword. And thank you. That lictor was something. Like I said, the first model I got as a kid was gifted was a lictor, and like being able to go full circle or come full circle and be able to paint one, and I saved it to make, saved it till I was at a place where I felt like I was confident enough to make it look good. So I do appreciate that. Out of all of my models, that's probably the only one that I actually do want people to like. I could care less for all the other ones, to be honest. I'm going to pull back on that. That's way too wet. Should do the same with my first ever Space Wolf Grey Hunter Sergeant. I only owned one brush. Unlimited amount of starting paints. That's how all of what you call it, my first, that's how this guy with the blood splatter, he was one brush, and then like I started to dry brush stuff. I don't have my very first Infernus Marines I did. I also repainted them. This would be a good idea. I think you should try it, especially since if you've expanded your inventory of tools. So I was told by a streamer once that I was asking questions about dry brushing, and they said that they don't mind it, they like it. They just say that like you can see, or dry brushing looks like dry brushing, and I was like, okay, I kind of get that sentiment, I understand that. But I was watching another streamer, and he taught me that after you dry brush, if you just like lick with another brush, if you just like lick a little bit and put enough on, I use the glove, but anywhere for just to get a little damp, the your saliva makes it so that it's not like dusty looking. It gives it kind of like, it doesn't like varnish it or anything, but it makes the end result look a little different. It's still dry brushed, but it doesn't look like it's dry brushed anymore. I don't know if I can explain it much better than that. That chalky effect is gone. And it works. I mean, it worked for the things that I've used it on. Alright, Threads, thank you so much for hanging out. Hope you had a great lunch. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Drive safe and work well. That's like 5 gaunts worth of chitin. Right there. What's going on? These big models. I feel like I... no, I'm pretty sure I did. With my emissary and the Norn, I'm pretty sure I sponged it. I could... I'm going to stop wasting a bunch of time here. Impromptu sponge session. Because I said so. Round or square? Didn't answer fast enough. Because I didn't let you. Oh, I punched my leg. Oh, Threads is gone. I wish I would have. He has. Yeah, it's sponge o'clock. Oh, I woke up. It's time to sponge. It's how to ruin the crud out of this sponge. It's a nice white sponge, so. Oh, I might. If I get to that, I will. I should start doing this in front of the camera. It's sponge time. I'll do that more. Oh, I can just go over it with white. Who cares? Who cares about that? This will be glorious. Hello, Grave Warden chat from Denmark. Awesome. They're a wall-to-wall, but yeah. These are all the ones I've done on stream. There's a bunch more in a box, very close to me, or not close to me. It's in the living room right now, but these are just the ones that everyone. Oh, that's gonna suck. I might have to do something. Maybe the new camera angle will fix that. I'm getting a new camera very soon, or a new camera stand very, very soon. So maybe I'll be able to make some more room for because we're getting some big bugs. Hey, Gino, how are you? I was just talking about you too. Or, actually, no, I was thinking. No, I was talking about you, but I was also thinking about you. Because I was wondering how your day was at work. Threads was in here. He says he doesn't hear from you much. You should reach out to Threads. Of course, you show up when I start sponging. That's the only thing you see ever. It sucks. Threads is dead. Threads is actually the federal government. Look at that. The purple. The purple. Oh, that's getting Paleid Witch fleshed. I'll do those edges with the... That should be enough to do the rest of this whole model. That's where I went, okay. So over the past week, I just did this actually. I've just been working on this. I got combat patrol stuff, and I haven't missed much on stream. I think I've only done 4 hours that you've missed. Oh, I'm going to start recording my hours. I went back and counted all this stuff up except the 10-minute stream for the test, so copying table on that one, I'll admit. Nine, just walking alone? Yeah, you can eat. You can definitely eat, like, you can eat like 2,000 calories, I think. You deserve it. You should eat a 4,000 calorie meal. And then just burn it off. Mr. Walk a Lot. It's a whole lot of walking. Wonder what that sound was. I want to mix up more black because this. The sponging may have been a silly idea. Okay, yeah, you don't know table, man. Yeah, I know. That is kind of true. He what you call it? He was gonna do not 2 streams today, but the stream he started today's stream like, I don't care if it's quiet, and then he lasted about an hour. But he did kind of have a good excuse because Greco wanted to play Space Marine 2 with him. Oh, I thought I broke something. Sweet. Just flicked off the glove. It's moving. They're made for safety. Does he? What does he need to apologize for? I don't know. I don't know. I woke up mad. This all started because you woke up angry that one stream. I made him say sorry, I thought. I think I said that. I think I said you apologize to Gino. I can go back and clip it. Or something. Or something along the lines of quit being mean to Gino. Cool, better, name. I think you're both becoming a hassle. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. You already know my stance on it. We're all jokesters. And if we can't jokester together, then you should voice that you can't do that. That's my thing. Like, if I'm hurting your feelings, tell me, and I'll stop. Well, I mean, unless you're genuinely have upset me, then no, there's like a good chance I'm not gonna stop. There's a good chance I'm gonna keep making fun of you. Wow, that saved me a lot of time. I think so. Sponging, and I don't know if you've heard this yet, Gino, but it takes up a lot of painting, or it takes up a lot of my paint. But I spent an hour on this top thing, and I just did these last 3, and like, I'm gonna go over them again, give them another coat, like one last thin line, but I am super happy with it. One second, came back. One there. Coffee table, dinner table, see ya. Was bored of watching streams all work and been into music, and I'll switch back hard eventually. This sponge specifically came out of, like, I think it was like Walmart or Dollar Tree. It came in like a mega pack with rounds and squares. I'm grabbing them. Like, I think that was like, yeah, these ones are kind of bad. This is the first time I've used these. I've had them for a while, but I usually use eggs. You know, eggs are good. I have learned to don't get attached to them. Like, I'll clean them and stuff, but don't get attached to them, because they fall apart pretty badly. I've had a couple sponges not even last me a full model without getting just torn to shreds. Like my gaunts, those Horma gaunts. That's speaking of the new pack I just got. Oh, Gino, you weren't here when I showed off the gaunts. My wife got me more gaunts. Off of Amazon, so you'd be proud of her. Well, see, that's the thing, that's why me and you are friends. It's because I am the same way. Like, I bully people immensely, but it's not like, I don't mean it. And I do try to avoid subjects that if you're like, hey, that hurt my feelings, you know, I will stop trying to bring it up. Unless it's like a really good moment and, like, you know, like we're all memeing on each other for whatever reason, and the perfect comeback is the only thing you're insecure about. Like, that chef's kiss, you know? But it's just because I like rage baiting my friend. When my life flashes before my eyes when I die, the 7 minutes or 5 minutes of brain activity, right? 3 minutes of it is going to be me rage baiting friends. And then the last 2 will be like a very sped up version of the good things in my life. Because, like, that's when I've been my happiness. It's just rage baiting my friends. Okay, I think that's ready for the sponge. Get out of there. Oh, gross. Huh. I did just smell that model, but I probably should have washed these before I gave it a... I don't know what kind of chemical they're coated with when they leave the factory, so they might not that it's gonna melt my plastic, but it might make it so that the paint doesn't stick the best. So that may have been a mistake on my part. Nice. So you're telling me you're too aggressive for friends, and then with the same breath you're telling me your friend got into Warhammer? So are you lying to me? Are you, like, actively lying? Which one is it? Which one? You're lying about something. So you're like, are you too nice? Are you lying about being aggressive? Are you lying about, I don't know if I call him a friend. So your work acquaintance that you like The one that you don't bully. I'm just gonna get over that. Click on that. I'm gonna do that. Put this here. He's been my friend since. Well, then he's your friend. What are you talking about? I wasn't doing that in camera, which was fine. So 1. Oh, that's gonna go over there because I can't. That wasn't a control drop. 2. 3. There we go. Oh, anyone go to the Warhammer store this month? At the beginning? Or last month, I mean? Get this black library coin. Anybody think this is super fancy? I got 3 of them is why. I mean, best friend counts, you know. My best friends are all gone, is what I should say. One. There we go. That was almost too much. She good? Oh, wait, Dobby's out of surgery. I just got reports on... Oh, hey, Bambi. Gino called Dobby Dabalaba. Surgery went good. I just got finished talking. My wife just told me. So we were getting rid of one of her glands, which apparently was the way to go because one of the times it got infected or a lancing or whatever happened, it scar tissued over so that the opening of the gland wasn't there anymore, so it couldn't be like cleared or whatever. So they removed it. It's fine. She's out of surgery. We go and get her. We go and get her in an hour. We were hoping the car would be ready today, but it doesn't seem like it is, which is not that big of a deal. But just more lift money we have to spend. She hates you. She doesn't like you. She thinks you're a weirdo. No, I'm just kidding. She really did enjoy playing with you. She thought that you didn't like her because she doesn't think she's good at the game. That's her main concern whenever she plays with friends of mine. She's always worried about bothering people. Speaking of which, I was going to ask this, but I didn't have the time. I didn't have an appropriate time to do it. Now I do. Would anyone be interested in playing games on the PC in Discord? Is that something people would be interested in? Oh, okay. All right. Well, Gino, that means that you're going to do it and you're going to like it. We're going to like make you like a Tamagotchi. You need a PC? We need to work on that. It's bad time to need one. You can get an AR-15 for the price of 64 gigs of RAM. Oh yeah, Gino told me that. I'm telling that to everybody, dude. After you showed me that listing, insane. I was talking to my friend. I built him a PC out of tech trash, and what that means to me is it's just like extra spare parts we had. So we gave him like a 1050 Ti or a 1080 Ti, something. The only thing we didn't have a lot of was RAM. He had a good motherboard, good CPU, all that. He got like malwared immediately. I don't know what he was doing. It wasn't just games. But they did the thing where it's like where they hold all your stuff hostage and they tell you to pay something, or they just like flash your computer. Yeah, I can guess what he's doing too, Glenn. I swear it was just the weird Timu. It was a weird Timu link, I swear. Oh, I'm so happy Dobby's okay. I was so worried about that. I took her cone off because she's been wearing a cone for weeks or months actually. But since like December. But I took her cone off and she loves to like rub her face in my beard. And right before I went to bed, I just sat there for like 10-20 minutes. Letting her rub her face in my beard. Telling her I love her. Just in case. I love that dog. She might be on stream more now. Whoa, okay. Yes. Yeah. I missed being on site. Keep some nice friends around you. My oldest friend I met when I was 12. And in newspapers now, his 19-year-old son is my godson. That's awesome. Super young man, not all can say that today. Yeah, there's a lot of people who are younger people that aren't the best. And I'm not the youngest anymore. I'm 29 now. But even people my age, it's just like it was like super rare to find someone who wasn't just like a total worthless person, basically, I should say. And it feels harder and harder nowadays. It's like everyone just like wants to ditch their parents, and it's probably because of the era I'm at. But it's like everyone just like wants to ditch their parents in retirement homes, take their money, fight over the land, instead of caring for the person that cared for you when you were literally defenseless. Some people can't, some people need to do the homes, but it's like, there's a wrong way of doing stuff. It's like going into a home on. Some people have to, man. Some people like mental stuff. Some people it's like they can't handle it. You're not financially well off. Or just because you are financially well off, you're busy to be that financially well off to afford it. Stuff happens. It's the people I'm talking about. It's just like shoving them in there just to forget about them. My mom works at a place like that, and I just hear horror stories about the people whose her parents in there. They got stitches in her booty. Okay. Okay, sweet. And they're not gonna charge us $200 in 3 weeks when we get her checked out again, like.
No, they'll in 2 weeks when we take her back, they'll make sure the stitches. They'll just take her back, take them out real quick, and hand her back, and we can call it a day.
Okay. Super, super good news. I bet I could just. I might do that now. Yeah,
I only saved $25.
Oh, well, then that means she needed it.
But it's fine. Soon close to 1200.
I don't know how old your dad is, but yeah, that's like the scariest. That's like my biggest fear. It's like you're so successful, and when I say successful, I don't mean like financially. I don't mean I just mean like as a human, as a creature on this planet, you are successful enough to survive long enough for your brain to stop working. Come on. And then you telling me about the ADHD thing. Your biggest fear is small, enclosed, dark places. Yeah. I'm kind of claustrophobic too. It's not my biggest fear, but and I thought I wasn't really bad, but I like crawled under my house a couple weeks ago, or like actually it was probably like 6 months ago to try and catch a cat that kept having babies under there. And good. And let's just say like I crawled. I was like, this is fine. This is fine. And I crawled in and had to have my wife hold something for me to be able to leave. And like she had to go inside, and like she was probably in there for like a minute or two. I felt like it was an hour. I was like, oh my god, don't panic. Don't panic. But if I was just like trapped in there with like no telling how long I'm gonna be in there, yeah, no, I'd probably be the same. Probably freak right out. So another thing, I probably said this, and I'm gonna be saying it basically every time. When you sponge on Wraithbone, oh my gosh, I need to fix that right now. When you sponge on Wraithbone, it comes on off of the sponge a white instead of like a cream. And luckily enough, I have found out that if you need to do touch-ups, and I should just be doing this anyway, but if you want to do touch-ups that matches that white without going into the cream, you need Paleid Witch Flesh. Oh, another tip. If you are using the GW Paint app, I have found that the first color and the third color on the area that it's suggesting, so with Leviathan Flesh, it suggests basing or spraying it with Wraithbone and then going it over in Wish Flesh or whatever. You don't even, with this one, you don't even need the Wraithbone to be honest, but it's just like the in-between color, you can't even see. At least with the way that I paint. Like, it is not worth putting it on. Do you play any games, Glenn? In general, like on a... Ignore the whole PC part, but... Do you have like a PlayStation or a game? Like, we could potentially play like Helldivers or something. I have a vast Steam library. Space Marine is cross-platform. Gino's too scared to play Escape from Tarkov, so that's out of the equation immediately. We get Space Marine on I don't know. It might be PS5 only because I've heard. I think on one of the Discords I'm on, someone's contemplating purchasing a PS5 for Space Marine. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know why. Other than to sell consoles, I don't know why they wouldn't put it on PlayStation 4. It's just a fancy 2000. It's like it's like a 2000 shooter. Like the whole feel of it. Right, and then the developers who made it, I'm pretty sure the same guys that made the World War Z game. At least I think they are. I'm gonna redact that because I don't know if that's true. But basically, it's very well optimized. Like you'll see so many things on screen, but it does not slip at all. Maybe Space Marine 2 might just look. See, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But it did come out kind of in a time where it would make total sense where they just stopped selling it for the PlayStation 4. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm going to... Oh, crud. There, careful. Oh, wait, no, I don't. What am I talking about? It probably looks better if I do that. I can totally just sponge this black. I don't know what I'm doing. Or not black, the purple. Should do that with all of them. Otherwise this side just gonna look more poppy than the other one. I don't want that. Not on 4. Yeah, it was pretty. It's still. I know it's a couple years old, but I think the PlayStation 4 was done being developed for at least a little while, even. Played some Ready or Not with my little brother even. About 2 days in a row, I played some Ready or Not. That was fun. You noticed, so it had to stop. The kitties were playing. My wife noticed, so they had to be mean to each other again. Bunch of purple on my finger there. I think it's getting to a point where it's a little more worth it. I know the tariffs increased it and stuff, but I know the digital version is kind of cheaper. And then in this day and age, literally it doesn't matter if you, like physical copies, you still need to be online for, so. Because they give you the option to pay for one with a disk drive or not. My friend was just telling me about that the Series X's or the white ones are digital only. Whoa, hello. He never reaches out. Well, expects. I told him that you think he hates him. Or no, I told Threads that you think that he hates you. There we go. And said I have classic Mega Drive Genesis games on PS4. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. I am merely a modeler, not a gamer, but a Hive Tyrant Wings Bone Sword. Aim to it, kind of like put a Marine head spine in there, no spikes. Like, yeah, I got, speaking of that, check this out. We're going to be painting a winged hive tyrant very soon. Got one in the box. He's the next one in the line. He's magnetized as well. We might be doing that. I have Space Marine heads. Might make a spine out of some green stuff. Make sure hit the like and subscribe button to see more Hive Tyrant stuff. I'm calling prison? What? Well, don't do that. Did you get wings?
Not yet.
Okay, sweet.
For a dog.
Well, whenever you get home, I'm gonna stop streaming, so. Oh, I was like, what? Yeah, dude.
I gotta go get her soon.
Yeah, it's almost. You said it's 3:21, so are you gonna show up at 4, or are you gonna wait till 4 to get the lift?
I don't really know when she's gonna come forward.
I would wait till 4 to get the lift because that's just when she's ready.
I just don't know how to transport her. Without hurting her.
I would hold her very carefully in a crate. Put her in the crate you put Clay in. Fix that up. There we go. Wings are my favorite too. I've only painted one pair of them. And I'm excited to paint the winged. I want to sound crazy. These, here, actually, I can show them off right now. Here's the fully extended one of the Demon Prince. Here's a fully extended one of the Hive Tyrant. This one's the Chaos Demon Prince. This one's the Hive Tyrant. This one's just like way bigger. Like the Tyranid stuff's way bigger. So the Demon Prince, like, I guess it kind of, like, its flaps are a little more detailed and I don't know if I put water in that. I don't remember if I did. I did. Did the paint, the paint shorts idea. Found my paintball shorts because I don't wear shorts, and I'll wear them when I travel though, because whenever we get Airbnbs, I always request the worst room or the couch. And it's not to pay any difference, just because, like, I like couches more than I like beds. Just plop my sleeping bag on there. I know where my sleeping bag has been. And we usually get the Airbnbs that are very clearly rented. Like, they bought the house to make it an Airbnb so they don't live in it. So the couches are barely used. But my team lead goes crazy on the Airbnbs, which isn't a problem. But he definitely gets like really cool ones. So much work, not enough time to do it. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. That's how your life is. You're a very busy man. By the way, if you sent me a real life Yoinky Splanky, I will never forgive you. I will testify in court that I did not know about the Yoinky Splanky. I mean, I looked at it. I will not go down with that ship. I will throw my hands up and I will surrender. There will be a massive white flag above my door. Or whatever, however that goes. That's what I thought you were gonna do.
And like they sell them, but for delivery, but I only have that cash. I'll have to pull it up and put it back.
Okay.
Like, I don't know how to do it.
Up to you, honey. Right now, prioritize Dobby.
She's probably gonna be too messed up tonight because I'm probably on a day, but
Yeah, she's definitely gonna be sleeping tonight. What did I just miss? I got so much stuff to charge. Said energy to charge. Thank you. We'll pay. What? Yeah, okay. I'm sending energy. Go ahead. Boom. That's all I had, though. No, I'm tired. I'm EP. Where's Mal? I want him to watch the proof that of me painting with a size 8 round. This would suck with anything else. There we go. But are you? So what are you excited for? Isn't this the place that you didn't want to be at? Did you get a new job? Are you excited for the F this I'm out moment? Or are you coming around to the job now? Which that would be cool. I'm all about people not working where they don't want to work, you know, but if you're all of a sudden liking it, that's even better. Finding new work sucks. I can't wait for the new camera thing so I don't have to like whip my head to look at stuff. Gino, when that stand gets here, what camera angle do you suggest? You think above would be best? Because I'm getting an arm stand, like a mic stand, 45 degrees, so like it's kind of at, but higher a little bit. Because it's at like a low. It's kind of at 45. I guess it'd be more like 60 right now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like put it over there and angle it. That way it's above me or whatever. It's still at 45, but like I'm kind of sick of working around a camera. Oh, I'm excited to get my dog back. We really thought, well, I'm not gonna lie to you, we thought we were gonna have to put her down because of this. The last vet we went to, they were like, you should get ready to put her down. And then my wife asked her sister, because she was panicking about it, and her sister was like, why don't they just remove it? And we asked them, and they just straight up thought we were poor. They were like, we thought that you had no money, so we didn't even suggest it as an alternative. They were just, they were, in my opinion, they're evil, because that's like that. It's just like that Marine Maleficent meme I send around. It's like, yeah, I do this, I do that. I convince people to put down their pets when they're perfectly healthy. And it's just like examples of being pure evil. And like that's how I look at that vet clinic now. It made it seem like it was like gonna take her out very soon. And then she wasn't super comfortable. She had good days and bad days, and we worked through it. But now this is gonna just get rid of the problem. It might make her a little. It makes her so she can't hold her bathroom as good, but you know what? That dog's so old. Not super, super old, but she's old enough and has gone through enough with us that she deserves to do whatever she wants. Another few years and she can eat whatever she wants. Except pancreatitis. I don't know. My wife, after we were like, what about this surgery option? And they're like, oh, okay. My wife brought that up. She was like, why would you tell us to put on our dog? And the lady that told us that, she was apparently on the surgery side normally, and she doesn't deal with clients and la da da. It's like that's just not what you tell people. I look homeless. Like, I look nice on streams because I, like, get my hair all nice and shit. Sorry, excuse me. I just stopped cursing. I'll get my hair all nice and stuff. And I'll put the headband on to hide frizz. But, like, when I go outside, I wear a homeless jacket. I don't care. It's just it's a parka. It's an old parka. Because I don't care what people think about how I look. I stopped judging people by the way they looked when I saw an old homeless man pull out a wad of cash bigger than I've ever seen in my life. Here we go, boom. Yeah, and that vet was also, like, another weird thing they would do, right? They would help us out, like, we'd call a bunch for advice. And they'd give us free advice, which was awesome. I don't know. Like, I guess you could charge us for that or whatever if you wanted. But, like, they would give us complimentary visits. And then they would charge us, you know, $200 for a visit and a lance and a draining for the thing that we were dealing with, which is fine. At least we thought it was fine. Until, like, we stopped asking for advice in between sessions, and then, like, the session prior was like $190. The very next one for the exact same thing was only $80. So they were just like charging us whatever they felt like. And then my wife shopped around for the surgery, just wondering, because we were prepared to spend the $4,000 on it. But she was just looking around and found a place that'll do it for $3,000 less. And the only reason that we didn't go to them at first is because, like, their visitation fees kind of a little pricey. But, like, it's a really nice vet. We used to take our animals there all the time because they used to be real close to us. But they moved recently. Face is streaming tomorrow. I'm excited for that. The last time Mal streamed, Nathan, he was talking about like a way to explain a Slanesh head on the corn stuff or whatever. He's like, maybe it's a corn warband that's got Slaneshi stuff in it, and I was like, that one comment made it so homebrew isn't as cringe. I was like, that makes sense. Like, as long as you work within stuff that's possible within, it's like made up rules within rules. And I think that's what the homebrew chapters are, because it's like this if this happened. And I have that sentiment because of the way that homebrew Tyranid hive fleets are made. Because it's all cut, it's the same thing. It's like it's a hive fleet, dependent, or separate from the main hive mind. It's like, okay, alright. Tomorrow? Okay, that's fine. That's okay, honey bunny. I know, honey. I'd go up there with you, but we have to watch her now. No, you're good, man. Don't worry about it. Do you like the chat element on stream or on screen? Is that working better? I'm kind of really wanting an airbrush now. KS did some. Totally don't understand what you're saying. Oh, I was saying that Malletus, he was saying stuff like, because I have a Slanesh head on the prints I was making. Whoa, hello, Zenboyo. Zemb. Yo, alright. Just got an airbrush. Going to set it up later. That's awesome. I got a thing to send you. It's $80. Going to buy one. Oh, well, send it to me. Send me the link. I would love to see stuff that you're interested in. You got, just because you don't have time to do your hobbies doesn't mean you don't have really good ideas on them. Even though I hassle you and stuff. Well, you have to let me know how that goes. Are you new here? If you're still here, Zen? I got a Discord if you would like to join it to post pictures on how that turns out if you're interested. I can post the link or have Gino post the link. No big deal, no pressure if not. Glenn. I'm gonna overload this brush a little bit. Get it in there. Oh, that's way better than what I just did. Yes. Overload the brush. Overload the brush. Overload the brush. We gotta clean that now. I don't know. Glenn said Gino. He has refused to elaborate. Holy cow. Going over this purple, man. This shell alone has probably been the longest I've spent on any individual piece of a model so far. Are you about ready to go, hon? My wife's about to go pick up Dobby. In 15 minutes, she's gonna order the lift. We should get our car back. Most likely tomorrow. Mechanic's working on it still, so. It's just a fun word to say. Oh no. It didn't. Oh, okay, it didn't. I thought that was a piece of paper. Out of stock, but keep it on your radar. KS sent me a $50 one. But the one he sent me has the compressor attachment or something that came with it. But he just uses the compressor. He sprayed some green. He sprayed some green on like the blood can or some sort of canister on his 8-bound. I like blinked and missed it. I was upset. I was like, that's cheating. I'm like, that's not fair. And I'd much rather spend $50 on an airbrush than $50 on brushes. Because again, when I went to the GW store last time, I was not impressed with the fine tip brushes for $35. Just get 8 rounds. 8 round. Size 8 round. Swiss Army knife of paintbrushes. I thought I was going to be grabbing the 6 more, but I definitely have not. I'll grab the 6 when this 8 finally stops. 4-minute tip. $56 sounds brushing. Oh yeah, that sounds great. That sounds. And from my understanding, the cleanup is not that bad. You just run some cleaner through it. And apparently the airbrush cleaner from, I think it's Tamiya. It's from somebody. It's the same as the plastic glue or whatever. Same chemical. It's different chemical? Okay. I just read on Reddit that it was the same chemical. Like their airbrush cleaner is the same. I didn't do it, obviously. I was going to do extensive research into it before I started being like, yeah, that's true. And whenever I say I heard, it's meant to be taken with a grain of salt. Or no, I'm gonna just do the water, the water-based resins route that I know you love so much. Water resins. But it's totally non-toxic. That whole thing was hilarious. I told you I was like, I believe you, dude. You you have the company. Trainwreck Prince. I don't know if they're taking orders. But they do stuff. I don't know what stuff, but they do 3D printing stuff. Oh, you're doing convention stuff, so they're not doing orders right now. They make like headlights or something. Hey, Malidus, tilting the stream, your first swarm line. Yeah, what are you talking about? Check this out. Here's the body of one. Here's the next hive tyrant we're making. I've got a Tyrannifex over there. My wife just brought me this when she went to the mailbox. That one or that one? She just brought me that. Oh crap! I just painted the camera. She brought me that one when we went to the mailbox. When you streaming, Mal, I've talked about you multiple times this stream. And I'll paint another Swarm Lord. Just like I'll paint another Death Leaper. I need one for my... I'll need one for my stream and one for my... to play with. That was intentional, yes. That may have been his goal. Bottom one can use a little. It's probably one more coat. Where we at? Well, there we go. Yeah, as we say in the business, pee-pee. Streaming Thursday, either way. Need to leave for class. See you both later. Hope you have a great day. Have a good time in class, buddy. Thanks for showing up. Yeah, Mal isn't really in college. It's all just an elaborate ruse. Yeah, I don't think I painted that like this, so didn't paint at this annoying angle, so I feel like that needs another coat or two. Again, thanks for all the good thoughts and comments towards Dobby. I hopped on stream to really trying to get my mind off of it, and it helped it pass by. That one needs some more. You're fine, don't worry about it, honey. Do nothing, you just hit. She is a Russian toy terrier. It's basically a min pin, but with long hair on its ears. And when we got her breed, I think it was like 6. We were told her breed, and then I think it was either right before or right after the breed was officially recognized by whoever recognizes dog breeds. American Kennel Club or whoever. She's a very, very good dog. Super loving. Doesn't listen to Bambi worth a crud. It's so bad that she'll be like, I'm gonna tell Ian you're doing this, and then she'll look at me and then immediately just go do whatever she was told to do. Everything gets another layer. Actually, finish on that layer. Don't get impatient. Look at chat. Dabalaba. I do like that name, but I might call her that. Hey, who removed what? What was it removed? What was removed? Who removed? Was it a mean comment about Dobby? No. Well, come here and tell me. I expect you guys to... I might call her Dabalaba. I was thinking about that after you said it. She's a good dog. My 2 mods are deleting each other's messages. Yeah, go annoy your sister. Oh, so you removed it? Oh, okay. No, you're fine. You don't need to censor yourself. I thought Gino was talking smack on Dobby. You can order it now. I think it's time. I would want to get her as soon as possible. You can get her. It'll be fine. Do you want me to if you want to get my clothes ready, I can get ready to go. Watching that dry is satisfying. I don't know why. I don't even know if that's on camera. It was. Thank goodness.
What we do here is go back.
Oh, the Otis McDonald song again. So I guess I get about 3 hours of music. I need to keep adding on music. I'm totally muted. I definitely love this song. No, I'm definitely muted. No, I read your comment and then I said it's always a good thing when you start dating the girl because her brothers are cool. I definitely muted my wife was getting ready to go on Lyft, so I was talking to her. Thanks, Gino, because I did that to KS the other day. I was like, why isn't he responding? What's wrong with whose car? My car? Didn't I tell you I bought new brushes the other day? Still haven't had time to use them? Yeah, man, you've been a busy guy. I did not know you got a new pack of brushes. The car had a hole in the oil filter, and it needed a new engine. Like, it had metal in the oil, and... Or, yeah, metal in the oil, and then it was dying. And it needed a new engine, so I got a new engine. Now my Forester, I think it needs a new head gasket, but that's because it's a Subaru. Whoa. Yeah, I love Subaru too. Subaru is my favorite. That, and I haven't had a Toyota, but I've heard the reliability is really good. I don't know how true that is, and I love Subarus. We had a Forester, or we have a Forester. We had an Outback forever. And that thing refused to die. We moved it right before my mom sold it for scrap. It hadn't done anything for like 2-3 years. It turned over, drove to where we needed it, and then like the serpentine belt exploded. Like it knew it did what it needed to do. I love that thing. Car engines, yeah, that was the used one. That was the used price for it. It's like a 20. I think it's like a 20 something, isn't it? Or is it? It might be a 2018. I don't know. I don't remember what year the car is. Tell you it's been nothing but trouble. So I can tell you about it. It's a Ford. Thing's a pain in the ass. Oh my god, I did it again. I was talking about a donkey. Pain in the donkey. Yes. What kind of Subaru? It's a 2019. What kind of Subaru? You got the cool You got the cool new Outbacks. I think when we moved here was when they started doing the elevated Outbacks. And those things you can practically live in. They have like sleeping space, and you can convert the whole interior into bedding. It's amazing. I assume it's even better in the newer ones, because we had a 2007. The new Outbacks are ugly. The new Legacy. The Outbacks are cool. What are you talking about? You've never slept in the back of a car for more than a day, and it shows. Like go fishing in a Forester. Ooh, or I mean an Outback. Even a Forester has the same essential thing, because I did the same thing with it. You lay down in the back seats and. I wasn't a fan of the way the Forester looked at first, but and then I saw the blue tuner ones and I started liking the way they looked. One second, I'll look at chat after I finish this. Boom. Of course you don't fish. No, I'm just kidding. Because I used to travel a lot, Glenn. I used to travel quite a bit. In fact, I have just come around to the sofa, and because my team started getting mad at me because I wouldn't sleep on the couch, just sleep on the floor, and it's mainly because it's not dirty. Like my sleeping bag's clean. I don't need to worry about did they clean the sheets, did they clean that? Like no, they vacuumed that rug. My sleeping bag is clean. I'll clean my sleeping bag when I get home. It's because I don't trust in people to be clean enough and just comfortable. Like, don't get me wrong, but I have a bed. My wife just bought it just got here a couple days, 2 days ago now. And I love this thing. It's a lot better than our old one. If I go camping, I sleep on the ground like a lady. Okay. Sleep in your car like not a psycho, like that's somebody that likes themselves. Gino, do you know what a Four Seasons is? The whole point of camping is to be outside, I want to be inside, they're just there. No. The only reason I camp is to get closer to something so that when I wake up I can spend all day doing it. Like fishing. I don't care about being bored outside, I'd want to be entertained. I don't even like hiking. Like I'll hike to get to a spot. If it's not paintballing or fishing, I'm not gonna camp out. And if you go to scenario games, you camp out a lot for paintball. At least the young guys do. All the old guys have been having heart attacks these last few years. And what I mean by that is like there's like a couple paintball famous guys. And they're all getting on in age because they're famous. They're famous because they've been playing the game for so long. Helping the sport grow and all that. There we go. I think that torso's done for purples. Oh my glob. Oh no, gosh, no, I lied. Half depressed sounds. Pizza or hotel? I mean, you can order pizza out there. It's to the field. I looked away too long. I don't remember talking about pizza. One second. That looked like a big one. Oh, you asked me a question and then you forgot? I don't remember, man. I don't remember about a pizza. I'm like thinking about a million things right now. My favorite pizza topping. I'm like a meat lovers guy. It's gotta be like a combination of food. I like bacon a lot. Can't have it because my pancreas, but I love it. Oh, Four Seasons. It's the hotel. Sorry. There's a Four Seasons pizza? Yes, okay. Alright. The Four Seasons Hotel. Alright, you do know about them. Okay, so my favorite joke that I don't care, I'm gonna put this on stream. My favorite joke that I've ever heard. It's like someone who's like homeless and like they're like getting kicked out of their house because they're divorcing their wife, right? And their kid asks them like, "Oh, where are you staying, Dad?" Right? And he's like, "You find a hotel or something to stay at while this is happening?" And they're like, "Oh, you know the Four Seasons?" Like, "Oh yeah, the one." He's like, "I'll be experiencing them firsthand because I'll be sleeping at the park." Sorry, I was thinking about Dobby instead of that banger joke. I don't know about I don't know about Four Seasons Pizza, so I just didn't know that it was a. I didn't know it was a thing. I assumed it was local. I can do both. I just love that little dog. I don't know. I got a big heart for little animals. I used to own rats, and I stopped owning rats because they only live for 2 years. And that wouldn't be such an issue because you'd think, oh, it's just a rodent, right? You know, rats are smarter than dogs. Rats have been observed recognizing themselves in mirrors, like dolphins, suggesting levels of self-consciousness that dogs and cats don't even possess. And they only get to live for 2 years? Also, the first rat I owned, look at dogs, so I can't hang on little dogs here. You've just never had a little dog that you've, like, loved. Because I wasn't a little dog guy either until I got Spange. And my dog Spange is the most... I love that dog. He is so good. His name means spare change. He is so smart. My wife trained him so well. He doesn't bark too good. He just kind of like screams. It's not even like a beagle scream. He's just like, he's really bad at it. Kind of think of it might be because like I got him as a puppy, but like he was like less than 6 months old. But he grew up with a beagle. His best friend was Oliver. So maybe that's why he barks like that. It's a really pathetic bark. I had a big dog. He just died. I had a pit bull mastiff named Linus. Another very sweet dog. Bigger than little dog by 2 weeks old. Big. Clifford big. Yeah, like ginormous. He was like 130 pounds when he died. His skull was huge. Massive dog. He was I think He was Mastiff, but I don't. Paul said he was Pit Bull Mastiff, but I don't think I have a picture of him. I hate taking it off the wall because my mom AI generated it from pictures I took. He was a very, very big dog. Very, very good dog. He could demolish us if he wanted to. He never even snarled. He could have tore a cat up too if he wanted. There we go. I wanted to eat some candy. Didn't want to eat it in your ear. Anyone doing anything fun? Except you, Gino? You being tired? It's not very fun. Sounds very not cash money indeed. Well, then that means you need to start doing more stuff. Because you said you just walked around all day. Do more cardio. Add cardio onto your hobby list. No, I bet. You were saying you had to... Yeah. I bet. I bet it's not an easy... I bet it's very... physical. Walking around constantly all day for it. Because you're taking scans of the whole place, right? Multiple scans. And I don't know how quickly that happens. So like I don't know if it's just like a case of set it up, confirm it's the accurate area, and then just go again because it's already taken the scans it needs by the time you've confirmed, or my belly's rumbling. Because this is a short one, whether or not people will be on later, I am going to be doing a double today. Even if it goes late into the night, I don't care. I'm getting this Swarm Lord done today. All I have to do is the purple on one more leg, the blades, so like blacks, with the claws, and yeah, I got like 2-3 colors left. And I did purple on this first, because normally I do it kind of as like the last thing. But this thing has so much of it. And don't worry, Gino, you don't have to be obligated to show up. You're going to be eepy. I fully expect you to miss that one. Whoa. In hide and seek, managed coworker. 108 on my side of the building. My coworker did more. Oh, and we all know how physically exhausting yapping is all day. Just kidding. Ho 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 ho. Yeah, and I'll add more music before in between because I'm sick of hearing the same 6. It feels like 6 songs, but there's only like 6 alright songs. The rest of them is like, wow, what were they thinking about when they made this? And then I'll forget about that it exists until I hear it again. Movement. Hey, Threads! Oh, no, he doesn't hate. Nah, dang it, Gino. We're gonna have to make fun of you. It's time to become super best friends with Threads right now. This all started because you miss it. I think you raced his salamander. Or misspecied. Guess what, Nathan? I'm getting Nathan's hot dogs. For health reasons, because I'm refusing to stop eating hot dogs, but I'll get the okay hot dogs. Nathan dogs. My music is too heavy. Free ammo for the jugs right there. Oh, I know. I was literally thinking about it. I was like, I gotta keep this PG. Set myself up for it and everything. I might as well have just planted a landmine under my foot and pulled a pin. Your music, do you mean like your music being too heavy and because this is just like the YouTube audio library, and this is just like I was literally listening. I'd click it, I would start doing something else, and then if I made it through the whole song without being like, this is terrible, then I would be like, hey, that's good enough to be background noise. And I was thinking more of something like, what if someone does just put me on as background noise? What if they like the sound of my nasally voice? And the mediocre paint tips that I give sometimes? Like, what if they actually enjoy that? So I was thinking, you know, just some relaxing painting stuff. This is not the music I listen to. And so far, out of all the ones I've gotten, there's only one that I actually am like, yeah, I like this song. It's called The Jig Is Up by Rage. Holy cow. Good. It's very quiet right now. I'm going to change that. Oh man, that was so quiet. Sponging out my pancreas, lava lava. Ow, my pancreas is totally a quote that I said on stream too. How about you start streaming, Gino, so that you can have quotes, except, you know, new quotes, except the ones that I make fun of you about and you would get sad about. You make the time. This time, what are you doing right now? Besides giving me watch time, like, are you... Like, what are you right now doing? And being tired is an answer, so... It's an answer that I'll, like, make fun of and be like, well, then drinking a Red Bull or something, but it's still an answer. Oh, okay, alright. Bomb just got dropped at work. Gotta get ready for it. Scanning data centers and microprocessor manufacturing and superconductor manufacturing. Awesome. So, what are you doing right now? Because I didn't ask what you're doing at your work right now. Are you at work right now? Are you getting paid for this getting ready stuff? See, that's an answer too. And like I said, like, it is an answer. You could drink a little Red Bull. You could pop out a model right now. Slap a little, build one up. Get it primed, at least ready. Because it's the accumulation of steps that becomes daunting. Like, yeah, you want to accomplish a lot, but with the time, you know, 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there is what you might get. KS has kids, and he manages like an hour every few days or so, which isn't a lot. Don't get me wrong. It's not like, but it's still, you know, getting paint on plastic. Maybe the limited time he has on it makes him better too. Or I don't know how long he's been painting, but he is an incredible painter. I wish to become part of the cool kids club with an airbrush because of him. And before you get offended, I was thinking about it because of you, but I have never seen an airbrush work. And I didn't see exactly how much cheating it is, because it's bad cheating. That's like evil levels. 80 hours, then holy cow. Dude, stop. You saving for a house? Go forward a little bit. It's 80 hours, that's fine, you know. This song is called Hollywood Traffic. Yeah, alright. So I'm not allowed to make fun of that, but... And as someone I respect, I'm going to respect that I don't update the hashtag, but You know. You need to get working on that stuff. You just said it yourself. Or you could commission me. Commission me. I will paint you your stuff. And you can. Well, you don't even play. You don't care. Never mind. Redacted. Even if you said, yeah, I'm redacting it. I don't want to do your stuff. You don't even play. There's no point in painting it for you. Because if you wanted to play, the lack of time, it would be an issue, and then that's when commissioning would make sense. Not paying you to paint. You should. FOMO? Really? Fear of not looking at it unassembled on your shelf? That's something you miss out on? I get it, I guess. The one that I said when I said FOMO got me with the Raveners, like they're built now and done, and they're still out of stock, so that's not. Have a friend to play with. No, a lot of the kits are limited edition kits. Oh, okay. Well, see, you don't have a friends to play with. You said you just got a friend into one of your kindergarten friends. One of my people from elementary school just passed away. Like yesterday or something. Like a month older than me or something. And don't say, ah, tragic. I mean, yeah, it was tragic. He's gone. It's sad. But he bullied me in high school, or he bullied me in school. So I feel bad that he's gone. No one deserves to die, but he wasn't somebody that I frequented around. My friend in the 4th grade died due to arson. When? The friend, when I met my wife, the friend I was hanging out with, we were traveling together. We got home, and then, or me and my wife, we got inside, we got home, and then he died in 4th grade to fire. That sucks. The only friend I lost during school was this girl. Her brother shot her on accident. That's tragic, sad stuff. I don't want to talk about that stuff. I'm here to paint plastic and have fun. And Gino's trying to be depressing about. There we go. Yeah, that's insane, dude. That is insane. Neighbor was a good friend of his. Yeah, that's absolutely crazy. You said it was arson, so like, did they catch the person, or were they just able to tell it was arson? I forgot. This is a song already. Screw it. Yeah. It's like, it's tragic, but, you know, no one deserves to go, but I don't. My brother called me the yesterday morning. I'm pretty sure it was yesterday morning, telling me about it, and I was like, I don't even know. I was like, I don't know this guy, and then I went and looked him up, and he has face tattoos now, and I was like, I definitely don't think I know this guy, but looking at his past photos with the where he had less and less face tattoos, I started to recognize him a little bit. Oh crud, what did I just hit? I think Dobby is home, guys, so I might call it. Oh wait, no, I think that's her package. Once I see Dobby, I'm gonna hit the end stream button. No, I'm gonna get this done first. Get this tail done first a little bit, at least. I think she is here though. Hey. All right, take it easy, Glenn. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, but either way, Dobby's back? Perfect. I'm almost done, so that's perfect. Let me get this evenly done. Oh my gosh, way too much water. Gross. There we go. Oh, we got Fred. We just had one of Liam's cat passed away. We just got her back. They gave us her ashes just now when we went and picked up Dobby. Because that's where I took her to get cremated. I know I'm talking about animals passing a lot, but they were all old. Except Linus. Linus just got cancer, but all the animals we've had are pretty old. Fred was like 16. T-minus 1 hours until you... Oh, dude, at least you do something like that. I don't. I'm like, I'm sleepy. And then I'll ruin stuff. I'll mess up whole plans. Yeah, I'm just finishing up this tail and I will be right out. We're just gonna hang out, eat, do stuff. Celebrate the fact that Dobby made it back home. Did he drive good? Did you explain about Dobby?
But yes, definitely.
I've been trying to get her to. She won't. And now it's even more unlikely because of the Dobby thing. We need eyes on with her for the next 6 weeks. Now that she's home and that step's over. We got a 6-week recovery time. And then she said that she wanted me to paint all of the World Eaters, which is like, well, I wanted you to paint on stream, right? I want her to paint, just in general. I just want to get her to get some time on the brush. Just have fun, talk, share lore, whatever, right? So I'm getting her just like we have a stockpile of the minis of the month, and last month we got 3. I lost 2 of them, and then we went back when we got the combat patrols, and he gave us 2 more of the little marauder, of the one that's right there. Just gonna get dry and then one more pretty good coat. It's the last one, so I'll just stir it up, all of it together. You working on anything? I don't even know if Threads is still here. You still working on anything? Oryx, sweet. That's super awesome. See, Threads finds time. He's up at 2 in the morning, dude. You're saying Threads' job isn't as crazy brain active as yours? I don't know. I actually don't know what Threads does. I wasn't there for the what we do hangout. Oh my god, I'm still here. I was making fun of Gino. I'm not hitting it yet then. I was making fun of Gino. He needs to hear it. I was saying that you're even drinking a beer and you're doing stuff, so thanks, Threads. I was saying I will be doing a double. Everyone who was here will most likely be asleep. So, but if I don't, since I'm not seeing you at that one, Threads, I'll probably see you at Table stream. If he doesn't do another midnight stream, I don't know. Oh. If not, we'll catch up in a voice chat. You'll be asleep, Gino. You have an hour and 20 minutes so you're able to pass out. I'm going to be at least 3 hours. I gotta eat, take care of Dobby. So now I can hit this button and yap, and yeah, if he doesn't do it so early, I'll see you there. And so who knows, if I'm awake and he's not streaming, I might just stream it too. So, but alrighty, thank you everyone for showing up. Have a great night. See you later.